Morley, I haven't seen you so excited in a long time.
It's a big thrill to see my commanding officer after 20 years again, Katie. I wasn't even sure he'd want to stay here.
Why not? You said he was very fond of you.
Oh, he was. Well, look. To Corporal Glen Morley, who one day will be my commander-in-chief, Colonel Todd.
You were a corporal?
Mm-hmm. That's me right here, look. Ammunition corporal of the gun crew, see? Right here.
And he was colonel?
Yeah.
And he said one day you would be his commander.
Commander-in-chief. President. President of the United States. President Morley of the United States. Why not?
How long were you corporal?
3 years.
And then you were officer?
No, just corporal.
Then why he said he would be president?
Well, I was sort of an enterprising young man in those days.
What's enterprising about staying corporal for 3 years?
I'm Cooper, Mr. Morley's secretary.
I'm General Todd.
Yes, I know.
This is my aide, Lieutenant Tenner.
Tell Mr. Morley you're here. Mr. Morley?
Oh, there's the colonel.
Oh, he's a general now, Katie, a 2-star general. Remember that. Not that rank ever made much difference to him. He respected the feelings, the dignity of his enlisted men and junior officers more than any military man I've ever known.
Put down the bags, Tenner. Don't stand there holding them. And don't look as if carrying 2 lousy little bags is a Herculean feat.
Yes, sir. Stop! They want one, General.
You did that on purpose. You did.
They know one, General. It's too please.
Speak English. Thousands of specialists in the United States Army, and I got to get linguists.
After we're settled, sir, may I have a pass?
What for? You going to make the rounds of the public libraries, you little fudge maker, you?
I wanted to see a Picasso exhibit, sir.
You're confined to quarters. You hear? Confined. That you, Corporal?
Well, yes. Yes, sir. Good to see you again, sir. You're looking very well.
You look a little older. Where are my quarters?
Right this way, sir.
Very funny, very funny.
You're there, General. And you're there, Lieutenant Tenner.
And you're there, Corporal.
Well, now, I was very happy to accept your invitation to stay here, Corporal. Reminisce about the old days.
Gosh, I'd sure like to hear you tell some stories, sir.
You will.
Wow, look at all those medals, Dad. Well, he's a hero.
When I heard you were to testify for the military board, sir, I became very enthused over the possibility of our having a reunion. How long will you be able to stay?
I testify in the morning. I leave immediately afterward. I have to get back to camp.
What is the testimony for, sir?
They want my opinion on some top-secret matters in the area of military government. Some legal problems.
Well, that's great. Then you can help me with my Constitution.
Constitution?
Why don't you ask your father? He's a congressman.
Congressmen don't know as much as generals.
Yes. What's the Constitution for, son?
I've been elected president of my club, the Future Pioneers of Outer Space Social and Athletic Club. We just formed it and we're drawing up our first Constitution. Will you help me, sir?
Of course, right after dinner.
Thank you, sir.
Good boy you've got there, Corporal.
Yeah, Stephen is a good boy. And enterprising. Just like his father was.
A corporal? Enterprising? Well, now, it seems to me you wouldn't have remained a corporal if you'd been that enterprising. Are we ready?
Yes, sir.
Warm, yeah? You always keep your quarters this warm?
Shall I turn down the heat, General?
No. Tenner, open that door. All right. Let's go, boy.
I shall not interrupt.
Of course you're to interrupt. The discussion of a constitution, any constitution, is open to interruption.
Good.
Now, first thing, son, do you know why it's necessary to have a constitution?
A constitution is for the members of my club, so that they can have their say about how I run it.
Right.
Wrong.
Why?
Madam, please let us get started
Oh,
before
I'm
you...
terribly sorry.
Now, the most important thing about a document, any document, is its enforcement.
What?
Its provisions are only as effective as its leadership.
Oh, one moment.
Now,
You're saying something like the leader is more important than the papers.
I'm not saying something like it. I'm saying it. The leader is more important than the document.
Right.
Wrong.
Madam.
If there is good document, people can throw out bad leadership.
If leadership can be thrown out, it is not leadership.
Right.
Wrong. Leaders must answer to people, not people to leaders.
Madam, this boy isn't going to learn anything unless you keep quiet.
You told me I could interrupt.
He hasn't had a chance to say a word.
Well, I think...
Quiet. We'll have discipline. You hear? Discipline.
Do you mean discipline or blind obedience? Now, you are telling this boy they are the same thing.
Now,
The Constitution must protect each man's voice in his own future.
each man's voice, yes. It says nothing about women's voice.
Are you all right, sir?
It's hot in here.
Would you like me to get you a glass of water?
Only if you taste it first. Good night.
Lay, Stephen.
Yeah. Right.
Your general seems to have forgotten. For each leader, there are many followers.
Well, he didn't like to be wrong in front of the boy.
Stephen? Well, he just met Stephen. Why should that be so important to him?
It's not important. I better go up and see how he is. He didn't look too well.
Wait, please. There is something. Oh, if I did something wrong, I should like to know.
Well, you weren't wrong.
I'm going out for a little air. What are you staring at?
Are you all right, sir? You look terribly flushed.
I do. Matter of fact, I don't feel quite right either. I wonder what it is. Measles. Measles.
Measles? Oh, the boys have not had, and they were in the same room with General.
Well, in that case, they've already been exposed. I'll have to give them a preventive shot.
Get them, please.
I have to testify in the morning. How can I testify with measles?
You can't.
Anna, you were the one who insisted it'd be good publicity for me to visit the children's hospital near the base. Someday, Tanner. Someday.
Yes, sir.
You first, son.
Does it hurt?
Hurt? A little pinprick? How are you going to be a leader if you're afraid of a little pinprick?
Yes, sir.
Now, the little fella?
I'm afraid.
Afraid? A great big soldier like you afraid of a little needle? Where's your courage? Finished? Everybody out.
Not quite yet, sir.
Hmm?
Something for you.
Medicine. Give it to Dennis. How often do I have to take it?
I was talking about this, sir.
Shot. Before I've already got the blasted disease.
This helps prevent complications.
I don't think I want a shot.
Roll up your sleeve, sir. Will it hurt?
General.
Please.
Do you want me to hold him, Doctor?
How dare you?
You are a terrible baby. It's a good thing the boys are not here. Now stand up and take your shot like a leader.
Well, all right. It hurts. I knew it would hurt.
Then what hurts? It's just alcohol swab. You haven't gotten shot yet.
Thank you, Miss Holstrom.
Yeah?
Looks very nice.
Well, what's the difference? Your general has done nothing but complain for the past 3 days.
I know. Good morning, Congressman. Good morning. How's he feeling?
Grouchy, but that's no surprise.
don't understand it, Katie.
Well, it was a long time ago, Congressman. Are you sure it is how you remember? Or is it how you would like to remember?
Oh, no. He was different.
Well, he's not good to have in house now. He's not good for Stephen.
No, you're imagining things. Well, I'm sure that...
Open the door, boy. President doesn't open his own door. Like a general. People serve him.
Golly, you even sound like him.
You certainly do. I want to speak to you, Stephen.
I'm sorry, Kitty. Important business. I can't be delayed. What? I have to think of the rules for my Constitution. Rules are made 5 meters and 4 followed.
Right.
You too?
That's what the general said.
You still think I imagined it?
Well, the general will be gone in a few days, Katie.
What will Stephen be like in a few days?
Nothing we can't fix. The general I'm worried about. I'd like to find out what's happened to him. I'm going to do a little investigating.
No, you investigate and I will concentrate on General Todd. He's going to get well as fast as possible.
Yes? What is this? Have you gone out of your mind? I
You
ordered...
do not order me,
I do not allow women in my barracks.
but you allow small boys and you teach them to be tyrants. Now you are rude, and you teach Stephen to be rude.
Now, look here, will you try cutting your nails, Tanner? The doctor ordered a massage, not a whipping.
I give you a massage.
Tanner, we're moving.
I'm afraid, sir, she's stronger than I.
Out, Lieutenant.
Tanner!
Au revoir, sir.
Now I shall give you a massage.
You will over my... Stop it!
At first I tried to be nice to you because I feel sorry for you.
Sorry for me.
But now it is Stephen I'm concerned with.
A fine sissy you're going to make out of him. Stop rubbing my back.
Oh, you are going to get well fast, General Todd. I will see to it.
Don't tell me how fast to get well. I don't take orders from a woman. Especially one who comes from a country mainly known for its meatballs. Stop pounding my back. I don't like... No respect. No respect for authority.
Oh, authority respects itself.
Women. I never knew one yet who knew what she was doing. No loyalty, no devotion to duty. Miserable creatures, rub it over here. A little harder.
Terrible.
Hi, Kitty. How do you like the jacket?
Well, it's beautiful.
I'm the only one with epaulets.
Is that good or bad?
Epaulets, these, because I'm president. I'm on my way to be inducted. I'm taking the oath of office as president.
Then, what did your friends think of your proposal for the Constitution?
They'll just have to accept them. I'm their leader, and they'll just have to accept them. That's what the general said. Excuse me.
Better not. Else he will be the first skinless general in military history. Oh, good evening, Mr. Morley.
Hello, Katie. Lieutenant, how are you, sir?
Did you have dinner? It's very late.
No, I didn't, and it is late. I went to see Senator Washburn of the Pentagon Committee. I wanted to see him before the general testifies tomorrow.
Well, if you'll excuse me, I think I'd better...
Lieutenant Tenner.
He might want something upstairs, sir.
Lieutenant.
You know.
Yes, I do.
Is something wrong?
Yes. Katie, General Todd isn't here to give opinions on classified data. He was sent for by the Pentagon for disciplinary action, unless he can explain his behavior.
What has he done?
Well, among other things, he blasted a 4-star general and has ignored directives from his superiors. If he doesn't go in there tomorrow and apologize...
He won't. He'll scream himself right into retirement, or worse.
Lieutenant, once you started to tell me, how does such a man become such a tyrant?
By trying to prove to everyone he's boss?
Yeah, but he is boss.
Well, not to everyone, and certainly not to his son.
I didn't know he had a son.
He ran away to become an accountant.
An accountant? Well, he runs away to become an accountant.
You do if your father wants you to follow in his footsteps and become an army officer. His son wanted to become an accountant, and today he's one of the best in the business.
You mean The general never sees him.
No, nor his grandson either. Oh, he wants to. But he's stubborn and angry. He provoked that boy into running away, and he knows it. But rather than apologize, he screams and tries to rationalize what he did with everyone.
So wrong.
Stephen.
What?
Stephen? Stephen, what happened?
I was impeached. They threw me out. Me and my Constitution. They're crummy. They don't know how to respect authority. They don't know anything. And they stripped my epaulets from my shoulders. What should I do now, Katie?
Go back, Stephen.
Back? What for?
Apologize for being dictators. Apologize, Stephen.
But the general said that's for weaklings. I'm authority, Katie. How can authority apologize? The general said...
Yeah, the general said.
Go upstairs, Stephen, and let him see you. Let's see what the general says now.
I will. I don't know what to do.
Wait. Stephen, I will tell him that you're here. You wait outside the door.
What is it?
May I disturb you?
What? I'm working on my statement. Well, what is it?
Well, you're leaving tomorrow.
If I'm well.
I just came to say Stephen will miss you. You have left impression on him.
Well, I was able to talk to him without interruption.
Yeah, I have seen that. Well, maybe one day he will be a soldier like you.
That would be nice.
Oh, I forgot. You have a visitor.
Who?
The president.
Here.
Yeah, he's in the hall. Do you wish to see him?
What a man. To come visit me in my hour of illness with all he has on his mind.
Come in, Mr. President.
Mr. President, sir, I shall always remember
You're the president. There is your president, General Todd. An impeached president. Because he refuses to go back and admit he was wrong. Oh, you have taught him very well. And because of that, he is no longer president of his club. And he might not even remain a member. I'm afraid leadership can be thrown out, General Todd, once its weakness is discovered.
What should I do, sir?
Go to bed, son.
But what should I do?
We'll talk about it in the morning.
Good night. We can't wait any longer, Daniel. You must leave for school now.
But I want to say goodbye to the general.
Oh, here he is. You can say goodbye now.
Tell the corporal I didn't mean to turn out to be a boarder. Just an overnight guest. I'm sorry it turned out this way.
Bye, General.
Goodbye, Benny.
Run along.
Where's Stephen?
Oh, he's inside. Shall I get him?
No. Stephen,
Yes, sir.
I've got something for you.
For me?
fill it before long. Stephen, go back to your club members and apologize.
What can I say?
Say you're sorry. I'm sorry. Son, no man is an authority unto himself. He has to answer to someone. Always.
All right, Penna. Is it too difficult to pick up two lousy bags? Take the bags.
Please.
Bye, General.
Goodbye.
Katie's a farmer's daughter. You can't resist that gal. She's country style but city design. Got a smile that's sprinkled with sunshine. Look at the farmer's daughter. She'll perk up your morale. Her brand of charm is so disarming. Frowns turn upside down. The old Odette's too Sweden. She's just what we've been needing. So glad the farmer's daughter